Story time, people. So gather round. I am going to tell you a story about how the Louise dress got its name. I thought you might get to see a hummingbird maybe behind me and have a bit of a different view for story time. So get a beverage and settle in, and I'll call Rusty. That's a Canadian joke. If you're my age or older, you might get it. All right. How did the Louise dress get its name? That is the story I will be telling today. Now, let's rewind and go back a year. As many of you know, I'm an ambassador for Dress a Girl around the world, and a lot of you contact me for information about where do you send your dresses, where do the dresses go, what size dresses should you make, etc., etc. So I get emails from people all the time. This time last year, I think it was around July, I received an email from Louise. And she told me she had mobility issues and she really enjoyed sewing dresses for younger girls. Like she liked making the little dresses. Total, she sent me 71 dresses last year. That's a lot of dresses for one person to make. So that's what she did in her free time, because she was retired and, like I said, she had mobility issues. And here comes the car. I accepted them and we exchanged emails back and forth. She was unaware that I had a YouTube channel. I said I will show them on my channel on the live unboxings on such and such a date, and told them where they could watch if they so wanted, so they could hear what people were saying about their dresses. Anyway, Louise, I think she enjoyed that. She got to see what people said about her dresses. She enjoyed watching other people's dresses, I assume. Anyway, so she would write me. She would watch in the morning of the next day, like Saturday morning, after she watched the video, and put in her 2 cents worth sort of thing about fabric she's seen on sale, or that just something that she was interested in on the live, and she enjoyed watching them. Her daughter later told me that she enjoyed watching, being part of, she felt like she was part of a sewing community. So when she was sewing, she would listen to the videos and while she made more dresses. Last year, I have been wanting to design a dress for Project Dress a Girl, perhaps longer. I had this idea floating around in my brain about what it should look like to address some of the issues that people ask me for, such as a dress that is a larger size with sleeves and could possibly be warmer, because I send most of my dresses to the Ukraine and they have winter like Canada does. So I had all these things that I wanted to put in a dress, and I had a few ideas, and around Christmas time last year I wanted to sit down and start designing it. So technology things that I didn't know how to do, and there's some that I don't know how to do and I need to work on it. But anyway, I think it turned out. I'm quite pleased with it. I think I originally wanted to make 2 sizes, but it ended up being just 1 size. Yeah, and I think it turned out. I really like it, and I can see the pattern has a lot of potential to make a dress look different, but using the same pattern. Because I had this idea, I thought eventually I was going to have to call the dress something so people would know where to find it. Like, I had to give it some sort of a name. And I guess because of the story that I am telling you today is how all these things just all happened around the same time. I got interrupted by cars and phone calls, so I may have lost my place in my train of thought. So the story has been interrupted quite a few times. All right. Raven's laughing at me. So in around, well, it was October of last year, Louise wrote me an email, and I'm going to read it to you. Good morning, Shari. I am writing to tell you that I am unable to continue sewing. I have terminal cancer and I am very weak. But on the good side, I have 15 completed dresses and 2 semi-started. In the next few weeks, I or my daughter should be able to mail you a parcel. And she ended the email with, thank you, it's been nice working with you on the sewing project. Louise LeBron, signing off. So of course that made me cry. The parcel was going to include, because Louise decided she wanted to send her fabric that she just purchased. Not very long before that, she wanted to send the fabric to me and send me bias tape and whatever her daughter thought that we would need to make dresses to send it to me. So I thought I was getting another box, but I ended up receiving, I think, 4 boxes, big boxes, or maybe it was 3. Anyway, it was a lot of fabric to make dresses for Project Dress a Girl. In November, I received an email from her daughter, Julie, and she wrote, Louise truly enjoyed making the little dresses and knowing they would be worn by little girls. She would listen to your YouTube channel while sewing some days, like a sewing club. And she did. She sent me boxes of fabric, which I have shared at my Stitch socials, and I made sure it went to people who are actually making dresses. I gave a lot of it to one person because she lives local, instead of mailing it again to someone else. And some of the fabrics I wasn't able to use, but I do have a few left, and they will be all going to the Dress-a-Palooza, so people can make dresses out of them. And yes, because she was so passionate about making dresses, and she really liked this project. She gave it her all, and this unboxing I'll have coming up, I will show you the dresses that she sent last year, and add those to the count. So Louise is still contributing, even though she's no longer with us. And I thought it would be a fitting tribute to name the dress after her that I designed. I thought that was a nice idea, to name it after someone who has the same passion for sewing, and she really liked this project. So that is the story behind the Louise dress. I hope I did a good job of explaining that. And I hope you enjoy making the Louise dress even better now that you know the story behind it. Thank you for watching. Bye.